Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
All right. I have another video here for you. Here's the thing. I don't want to say I'm done because, let's be honest, the content is too juicy about MJ versus LeBron James. Right? Too juicy. But in reality, for me at least, the reality is the real discussion is LeBron versus Kobe. Like, that's more of an intriguing discussion as far as basketball-wise, because I don't think LeBron's near MJ. I don't think he's anywhere near him, bro. Like, you haven't passed Kobe yet, for me.
No.
You haven't dealt with Tim Duncan yet, for me. There's historical players that, at least the time period where I was watching basketball, I don't think that LeBron has dealt with yet to be, like, above them automatically. I know people want to put him above them, but I haven't seen that.
So let me ask you this, Jordan, because you mentioned both of those players. So, what, like, let's say someone was to bring the argument of if Tim Duncan in particular, but he had a better infrastructure around him than LeBron. Would you say that either A, it's not true, or B, if he did, it's LeBron's own fault? Because that's how I feel. It's either one of those two answers.
Well, okay. Well, where are you going with that? Are you saying, like, LeBron, because of the way maybe he deals with teams?
Yes.
To where,
the way he meddles with teams. Where he well, the only, like, how do I put it? Like, Cleveland.
Le GM. You go in there.
Yeah, the Le GM thing. Like, with Cleveland, it's I kind of can't. The second time around with Cleveland, I kind of can't. I want to exclude it, but I can't because he he did make mistakes as far as. Also, the KD thing looms over that particular situation, that tenure of his in Cleveland. The KD going to the Golden State, kind of like it's like a screw wrench. That's like, that's in a way it's not fair to even like question what happened. But definitely in Miami and the Lakers, it's like, dude, it's like if you just let things like happen around you, or you buy into what Pat Riley or Jeannie Buss or those guys are trying to do, you might have been better off. To this day, you would have been better off with the Lakers, and definitely you were in a very good spot with the Heat until you decided you wanted to be Le GM and go back to Cleveland.
And I've heard some things about that, but go ahead.
Well, also, D Wade was done.
Yeah,
and like no one knew what was going to happen to Chris Bosh particularly. But it's like the narrative that he just wanted to go home. I don't think it's as simple as that. He saw Kyrie there. He knew he had a good chance in Cleveland if a couple of pieces move around, which is like, it's okay to like make suggestions, but it's like, dude, you made then you got the whole Rich Paul thing. It's like super weird. The whole situation. But I say that to say, like, it's like you see how he's kind of like, in my opinion, he's kind of jaded and kind of like paranoid about narratives around him. And it's like, man, if you just like had a little faith in the system, or had people above you that you could like, there's nothing wrong with collaboration, but it's like when you wanted pure capitulation, pure what's the word?
Subservience.
Subservience to you, where you get rid of the coach, you bring in Tyronn Lue, like you do all these other things, all these other shits. Like, it's like, dude, it's almost, I don't know, like I'm not the guy like, oh, you need to shut up and play. Like, don't Don't try to be bigger than what your job is, which is just to be a good player.
Yeah.
Like if you have certain powers, by all means, but I don't know, man.
It seems like he took that power, went to another level with it.
You went to another level.
And this is me as
and it
an
didn't
ignorant.
work.
Yeah, this is me as an ignorant person about I don't know the inner workings of all these things, right? But on the surface, and some of the rumors I've heard, I'm not going to run with them, but I'm going to say I'm going to point them out either way, right? Like, maybe he had a very, very strong influence in regards to rosters. Yeah, rosters, who you sign, who you trade. If he's upset with a certain roster, maybe you trade certain guys, maybe you sign others based on maybe how much influence LeBron James has. Now, I'm not running with that like it's a fact. Right? I'll take the teams that he was on. I'll take them at face value, straight up. Like it's it's just normal GMs signing players or trading players for the sake of the team winning or whatever the fuck, or whatever their reason. So I'll leave that as that.
And I leave space for a player of that magnitude is gonna have some say, no doubt.
Yes.
It's just like when you look at those other guys. Okay, now it's coming full circle to me. When you look at these other guys like Duncan and Kobe, Kobe wanted Paul Gasol. Kobe wanted a lot of players. He wanted Chris Paul.
Yeah.
And it's like he got some of them. He didn't get some of them.
Yep.
But he I don't know, man. There's a certain it's the whole aspect of him leaving Cleveland too. To where you look at these other guys. These guys didn't leave. Jordan didn't leave.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan didn't leave. Tim Duncan probably was in the best scenario where out of all these players where he didn't have to leave.
Yeah.
Fucking and Kobe was in one of the worst predicaments, even worse predicaments than LeBron was. In a Western Conference where he's in fucking playoff hell. He has to claw and chew to get anything.
Yep.
He has to scratch and claw to get anything in that league, the Western Conference.
Yeah, it was fucking stacked. It was 100% stacked, and the East
When Shaq left, it was quiet for Kobe, man. It was not good.
Yep. I mean, I watched some highlights today because I think it was this one where they bring up defensive things in regards to Kobe. They bring up Trace McGrady and Kobe guarding Trace McGrady, like he did.
He said that was his toughest matchup.
Well, I've watched a good amount of highlights, and I've seen games right in the past of Kobe versus McGrady. I remember Kobe like trying to D'ing up on this dude. Pause. With his fucking, I think his right shoulder was fucked. I think he had a dislocation or some shit like that he was playing with. He had the big fucking shoulder sleeve thing on him, they keep his fucking joints in place. While he's playing one-handed against McGrady, and he's still playing hard defense.
Yeah.
So when they bring that up about D, I just wanted to bring that up. But also, in one of these videos, I think it was from 2002. While Shaq is still on the Lakers, the Laker announcers yeah, there's no wonder why this guy's the best player in the league. They were saying that about Kobe Bryant before Shaq left.
Yeah.
They're saying this guy's the best player in the fucking league.
At some point. So the Lakers trail it again by 10. And give it to Kobe. They trail by 7. Good play by Shaq. Got the offensive rebound. Shaq being double teamed. Here comes Kobe. Frees himself up. On the baseline. He's got another. Kobe. Shaq rolls down the lane. Shaq comes to set another screen. Kobe goes baseline. He can make another one.
I'll tell you something right now. If there's any question in anybody's mind who the best player in the league is, call me. Call me.
And you can see why he is the best player in the fucking league.
Yeah.
Shaq's dominant as fuck, right? Shaq is Shaq. He's amazing. But Kobe's a motherfucker, bro. They're both franchise changing, but Kobe's I'm gonna will myself to win or to do this or he's gonna will himself to do something, and that puts him over the fucking top.
And so even before these guys say this, there's also something I want in regards to him and LeBron. When LeBron went to Miami, he didn't have to conform to the team in the sense of learning new tricks or adding to his bag. He was giving a tailor-made team that worked to his strengths. And then when he went to Cleveland, he was gifted a fucking all-time guard and a spaced out four. Well, he wasn't gifted it. He brought them. He had the kid there, and then he brought Kevin Love. But what I'm saying is, it's like you like. Did you hear what Harden said? Where he's like, I don't like. There's no system for me. I am the system.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, and like I feel like LeBron is really who like the embodiment of that phrase.
I agree.
Where he is the system, and now we're saying like, okay, the system's not working, dude. Like, if you're not gonna play defense on the other side, that's not. It's just be shit on LeBron a little bit. But it's like yeah, when you're at your peak and you're going and you're a true two-way, and like as much as you can be.
Yeah.
Your deficiencies are not and you have Kyrie on the wing, you got JR, you got Shumpert, you got Kevin Love, even Tristan Thompson when he wasn't ass.
Yeah.
You're allowed and you're the predominant ball handler, and then when you go to the bench, Kyrie's taking over.
Yeah.
You're allowed to and then with the Heat too, where they had a little Mario Chalmers, and he had obviously D Wade and Bosh.
Yeah.
Which, like he didn't have a great bench. It was top heavy for sure. But at the same time, the Spoelstra and Pat Riley, they were trying to make it as comfortable as possible for him.
Yeah.
To where he could excel at what he did the best, which is like it's what you want. But it's in another sense, when you see Kobe and see what he was going through in LA, he had to add facets to his game, and he had to keep, like you're saying, like he had to keep that, I don't know, like that drive to continue to be better and continue to add on layers to your game as you age through the NBA.
Yeah.
And I feel like with LeBron, it's more like you're a locomotive. You're just gonna keep steamrolling people, and then over the decades, the 4 and 5 are not really that tough anymore. So now you've been able to gracefully keep steamrolling people through all this time. To your credit, you stayed healthy. You stayed at a great physical stature.
Yeah.
Quasi natty, that's me. But anyway,
wink, wink, natty. Yeah.
Quasi natty, but I don't know. Like it's because if the topic is skill, that context has to be. Maybe I'm rambling too. I'm just saying there's a certain context to the trajectory of his career from when he left Cleveland till now. And from when Kobe got Shaq and then Shaq left. And then he had to I wouldn't say reinvent. He had to double down on what he did well and make it an automatic for him, which was the post game, the back to the basket. Literally honestly master the triangle offense.
I think Kobe had more things to manage as an
Yes.
forget about defense. Let's put defense to the side for a second. Offensively, I think Kobe had more things to manage, even though LeBron's like a point guard, basically, right? The point guard's your floor general. He's guiding people here, like be here or be there. Like that's a lot of responsibility. It is.
It is.
But the load that Kobe had to carry, I think is much different. I think he had to handle more things, right? It isn't just about like Kobe. I think Kobe can pass as good as like anyone in history, if he wanted to. It's like, yo, Kobe, go average 15 assists. I think he could do it. Same thing with LeBron. Like Kobe and LeBron, put scoring to the side and try to get assists. They can definitely do it, in my opinion. Right? I think Kobe's a better ball handler.
I think it's also what you're saying. The name of the game is putting the basketball in the basket.
Yes, what is most effective for your team to win games?
What's the most effective? And yes, being the most effective at that. And you can't tell me LeBron's the most effective at it if they're crowding the paint.
Yes, and also, like you said, D Wade, and I saw this earlier as well. And D Wade said it himself, right? Okay, in that 2011 Finals, D Wade is playing like D Wade, right? He's playing the way he wants to play.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, he's like, "Fuck, I can't just do that." And then LeBron gets left out if I do that. We need LeBron to be the guy. We need him to like do his thing. And I can just feed off of whatever I feed off of, right? Off of when I get a random ISO or a random post-up game or something like that, right? Versus LeBron.
Effective way to run a team. Is that the most effective way to run a team?
Me personally, I don't think so.
Me neither.
Me personally, I'd be like, yo, like I'd almost want to run a triangle with LeBron. Like, yo, take it, like actually. Learn a fucking post game, and let's give him the fucking ball in the post. Let him bully people in the like you're already close to the paint, and guess what? You're a good passer. If people double you, then you can pass it out anywhere. You're 6'8", 6'9", and you have if you can just bully people into the paint, and if they're not going to double you, you score on them. If they do double you, you can pass out because you're LeBron James. You can pass. You're a great passer. You can do this.
And it's almost like, yo, I'm not trying to attack your acumen. I'm trying to see, is the way you like to play, LeBron, are you actually maximizing the team's chances of winning from an efficiency standpoint, offensively?
Yes.
Is the ball flowing? Like, it's like, I don't want to say the Kobe term accidental basketball, because I don't know if that's that may be a bad characterization, because I don't want to take away from him. He's not a dumb person. He's not a dumb basketball player by any means.
No,
he understands the game.
He's a smart guy. He's a smart guy.
Yes, he understands the game.
He may over embellish, but he's definitely a smart person. 100% he is.
And that may be it right there. He may over embellish, but I feel like there's some disorganization to the way he plays the game.
It's
because he feels he's the genius on the court.
Yeah, and I think there's a lack of a skill set there, a skill set for certain things, where it's like, all right, Kyrie, you can, let's say you play point guard for once, and you dribble, and then LeBron's coming off screens to get a fucking jump shot, like Rip Hamilton coming off screens to hit a mid-range jump shot. Like, guess what? Like, I don't think LeBron can do that very effectively. Thus, it limits him. Can LeBron sit in the corner and just shoot three-pointers from there? I don't think so. How about LeBron's post game? Is it that good? Nope. I don't think so. I don't think he worked on it enough. I think he's very big and strong to where he can move people in the paint.
Everything's athleticism.
Yeah. So
one move cut to the basket. One move. That's all LeBron really has excelled at his whole career.
Guess what? Like LeBron, you're off ball and you're in a half court set. This is not a fast break. You're in the half court. You're not going to be running around doing fucking alley-oops all the time from D Wade. That's not going to happen, bro. You're in a half-court set. They're going to like not let you do that. So it's like, what do you do on offense that is effective in the half court to where you don't need the fucking ball in your hands 24/7? And this is something I was looking at with Luka, but it feels like Luka right now. The latest things I've seen from him, I'm like, okay, this guy's actually using his teammates now. He's learning how to be effective with his teammates because he realized he has like a 7-footer who can jump out the fucking gym. This Gafford kid or the other dude, the backup. Yeah. Like, we have like Tyson Chandler's on our team that can block shots and fucking catch alley-oops. I can abuse them because guess what? Teams are going to be looking at me offensively. So when I draw a double team or I draw the defense in, I can dump it off to a fucking alley-oop right to one of these fucking 6'10" fucking players that can jump out the gym. They can get easy dunks, or I can dump. Or if that's not an option, if they cover that, here's Tim Hardaway. Boom, he's a spot up 3-point shooter. Or Kyrie, who can just do everything, right? Like I think he's starting to abuse his teammates, like really use them. That's why like they look way better to me right now. The Mavericks, they look a lot better than they did before. Where I'm thinking like Luka's just doing ISO, set at the top of the key, pick and roll. and I'm gonna find a way to score, or maybe I dump it off somewhere. Like instead of that, it's like it looks like actual offense being run, or some sort of like scheme, or like Steve Nash on the Suns. Remember when he won MVPs like that?
Yeah.
Where I'm like,
Stoudemire.
yes, where like maybe this is our main threat here, this pick and roll here, but there's so many fucking options all over the fucking place. I'm like abusing them. I'm using my teammates.
Barbosa,
Yes.
Rajai Bell.
Yes, I'm actually using Joe Johnson, Sean Marion. I'm actually using my teammates around me instead of just letting them be like, well, this guy scores 5 points a game. It's like, well, maybe he's capable of 12. Maybe he's a 12 and 10 guy with like 2 blocks. Who knows? Like, maybe you can find that out by using them actually instead of just trying to be like a one-man offense, and if you're too tired or you don't feel like doing it, just hand the ball to Kyrie and let him be a fucking one-man offense, like by himself. Let him ISO around. Like that's not a great offense to me, but I think they're evolving from there, and I think that's something that in regards to like LeBron James, it's like, yeah, if you get stuck in that old version of the Mavericks, in my opinion, of what they were. Of just like you just dribble shit, and then okay, pick and roll. Like, what are you doing on offense? Okay, yeah, you can pass, but they're gonna leave you open for jump shots. Yeah, you can pass, but they're not hard doubling you on a screen. They're giving you lever. They're giving you room to shoot. Okay, go ahead, shoot it, LeBron. Good, you're shooting 30% from the field, from 3-point land. Go ahead, shoot it. You're shooting 37% from mid-range? Go ahead, shoot it.
We dare you.
Yeah, go ahead. We dare you to fucking shoot these things. That's why it's like, bro, imagine LeBron learned a fucking off-ball game, like a real one. He's fucking unstoppable, man.
He's the best player ever.
Yes, he would be the best player ever. Like, if he had a mid-range like MJ or Kobe. Like, imagine that. Like their post-up games, their mid-range post-up games, like he's unstoppable. No one's guarding him now. Because if you have the hard show at a fucking mid-range jump shot, he's gonna fucking hezzy you and go to the fucking rack. And who's stopping him there? No one. No one's fucking stopping him at the fucking rim. He's too big and too strong. Get the foul shot out of him. And then if he made free throws, that's even more of a fucking crazy, like. Damn, bro, we got 20 minutes in without even playing this fucking video, bro.
Yeah, I thought of that too, bro. I didn't say anything.
No, it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I think it's worthy of saying all this. I think that's important. If someone's watching this, they want to just skip through all of it, fine. Go ahead. But I think we said something very valuable here about at least the perception of LeBron James. And these guys are going to say some things that'll lead us to more of a conversation about Kobe Bryant as well. But all right, let's get into it. We went all over the place. Here we go.
Wait, so is Kobe not more skilled than Bron?
No, he's not. He's definitely not.
Why not?
Who's this African? Yeah. Who's this African?
Keep going.
Who's this democratically elected leader?
Okay, that's not a skill. Play harder. That's not a skill. That's not a skill. Keep going. What is he doing? Keep going.
LeBron a better passer. LeBron can play every position on the court.
LeBron a better shooter.
LeBron
no,
a
he
better
can't.
shooter than Kobe.
He said LeBron's a better shooter than Kobe, and the British dude is wrecked. This dude's wrecked by that. I'm like, I'm wrecked too. Exactly. It's like, oh god, he's a better shooter than Kobe. Like, you're crazy.
He's trolling the rest of them. He's trolling the rest.
Yeah, look at his face.
I thought they were like collectively like agreeing with it.
No. They're wrecked. He's a better shooter than Kobe Bryant. Get the fuck out of here. Have you seen, like, these have to be from motherfuckers who have not seen Kobe Bryant fucking play. If you say that shit. You never watched Kobe play.
I think this dude wants a cameo, bro.
Kobe has taken some bad shots in his life. But as far as this guy can shoot versus this guy can shoot, it's not even close. LeBron never really learned to jump. Maybe he's onto something this year, but I don't believe it, so.
Bro, come on, bro. At this point, he learned?
maybe he learned how to hit like, okay, I'm wide open from 3, and I learned to range this maybe awkward looking jump shot. I learned how to like make this shit go in the hoop at 40%. You know, from this range at these positions, I learned how to make this shit go in the basket. Like, okay, was that like okay? That compared to a guy can shoot the like actually shoot the basketball. Like, come on, Kobe. It's not even close. Kobe's the better shooter by a mile.
Look at this. Just for an example, look at this. Iman Shumpert. Iman Shumpert played against him. I don't even want to play this real quick. It's 2 minutes. That's into yo, bro.
I guarded Kobe in the Garden, which I can't remember how much he had, but I know I had multiple steals against him to where in the game, in my head, all I'm thinking of is when I have this conversation with my brother after the game, how I'm going to tell him how I stole a ball from Kobe, how I stripped Kobe before he was going to take a shot, how I drove by Kobe and got a dunk. Like, I'm thinking about all these things in my head, and I'm like, so geek. The fourth quarter start.
Wait, you were already celebrating?
Not celebrating.
In your head, though, you were already like,
in my head, I'm just thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just thinking, like, gee, I was having that out of body experience. Like,
yes,
gee,
let me appreciate this is amazing.
Right, we in the Garden, they going crazy. I got my player editions on. I just stole that thing from Kobe. Like, you know what I mean? Linsanity was going on. I'm like,
was this the Friday night game in the Garden, the Linsanity game?
It might have been.
But the one,
No, it wasn't that.
Because Kobe went for 34 that night.
That's what I'm
The
explaining.
Linsanity thing was I think the Linsanity thing was in L.A.
Yeah,
I think. I don't think it was in the Garden.
yeah, I think you're right.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Fourth quarter starts. And Kobe said, you had a great game. Say, yo, you had a great game, young fella. But I'm looking like, bro,
There's still another quarter.
I swear I looked at the clock like, but I'm looking like, it's 12 minutes. What you talking about? Like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't said nothing the whole game. I've been talking shit. I done stole the ball. I'm hyped as hell. It's Kobe Bryant. He ain't said not one word to me. Great game, fella. Locked in. The man come down. You remember he came shot fake, threw it off the glass, caught it, threw it to the corner. I'm like, bro, what you on? Like, bro, you been regular all game. Shot, get to the spot, shot fake, spin, pivot over here, spin back on the foot, drop it off the glass. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Then he pulled up from like 35 feet on some Steph Curry shit before Steph was doing that. He pulled up and laced it. I'm like, they called a timeout. Dan Tony looking at me. I'm like, bro, I'm like, bro, I guard everything, bro. Bro, I guarded the first 2 moves. He ain't supposed to
Yeah, he ain't supposed to have extra moves. But it's like, yeah, true fucking story, bro. I'm telling you, I was watching Kobe versus McGrady. Wrong video. I was watching Kobe versus McGrady fucking highlights. McGrady's pulling up from 35 too. He's pulling up from deep and line driving those motherfuckers, swishing them. My god damn. And he's 6'7".
I'll never forget when the Rockets had that like 20-game win streak, 21-game win streak. Grady was going crazy, bro. I think Yao was hurt. It was just him, bro.
Yeah, and that's
with a bad knee.
That's relatively speaking, that's old man Grady.
That's
old man McGrady. Magic McGrady is he's freak of nature shit. Where he's like no injury, he's like prime time shit. Right? Like Trace McGrady, like, people don't know how good Trace fucking McGrady was.
Now the Magic are big in the backcourt defensively. McGrady, line drive, pull-up, jump shot. Nice screen by Andrew DeClerc at Staples Center. There's the high screen. Shaq comes out to show. McGrady snap pass inside to Andrew DeClerc. Takes the offensive rebound. High archer, no, and Andrew DeClerc off to a very good start. Tracy McGrady looking at about a 28-footer.
Must be nice to have that light.
Wow.
I mean, there is such a thing.
There's a green light. Lakers now out of fouls and a lot of basketball to be played as Tracy McGrady showing he's got a very strong offhand as well. Looking for somewhere to go, comes back to the ball. Another screen. Fox bounces off of that. Pull-up jump shot. Good again by McGrady. He's got 10.
That it gets funny. First team to get 2 stops in a row, they win.
Well, they'll call timeout and award a game ball for the defensive player of the game, Tracy McGrady. Tyronn Lue with it left side, looking for who else. Then the side is cleared for McGrady. Swings, pull-up, jump shot, good again.
13 points in 30 seconds.
Oh my God! Yeah, that was the Houston Rockets against the Spurs. Or the Spurs thought they had the game won, and he just fucking went off. But when he was in Orlando, McGrady, right? Oh my God! Talk about like you guys think Kobe was Kobe is a fucking problem in any era, and he actually played defense and locked that dude up. I think for a half when McGrady was killing the Lakers, and then Kobe's like, all right, I'll guard him in the second half, and I think he locked him up. I think someone can check me on that one, but I think that happened. But McGrady was like. He was like damn near Kobe offensively, but almost 1.5 times the athlete. Like he was a freak of nature athletically too. Like McGrady was a fucking problem.
I can't believe him and
Nobody
Carter.
knows how good he was. Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
Vince Carter too, bro. Oh my God, people don't know how good these guys were. It's like they had like. Here's the thing. With the whole we're done with the 90s thing, I get it. There's some players that stand out that were not that great of athletes or whatever the fuck. And I'll say there's a wider net of athleticism and of a skill level in modern NBA. But
Well,
to say hold on, real quick. To say someone like Tracy McGrady wouldn't fucking eat today, you're tripping. He would fucking eat
like,
today.
Would you want Paul George or Vince Carter?
Oh, give me VC. Give me Vince. Oh, Vince is.
Like, would you want Kawhi Leonard or Tracy McGrady?
I really like Kawhi Leonard. I do, but the athlete and the clutchness and the clutchness of Tracy McGrady. Oh my God. Oh my God. They don't realize this guy's a 6'7" freak of nature. Tracy McGrady was fucking different, and nobody fucking knows that shit. They think that's like some old relic. Like that dude is fucking athletic for any time period and skilled in any time period. And he's a great passer too, by the way. He's one of the best passers of all time. No, he doesn't average 20 fucking assists. Sorry, he doesn't do that. But as far as like the ability to pass the basketball, he's one of the best ever.
I thought he was like a 25, 7, and 5 guy. Like 5 is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, but come on, today's game was it like 32, 8 and 8 is now like the average of people. So
forgive me if I don't think they're a little inflated.
Well, I'm just saying, as far as like people may not realize how good of a passer Tracy McGrady was, let alone the athlete, let alone the shooter, let alone the scoring. Let alone the defense. He played hard. He played defense too, man. Like that guy's a franchise player, and they put him on any team in this league. He's the number one option. Any team in this league right now. Everyone else becomes second option. I think, except for maybe Ant Edwards in Minnesota. Maybe Jokic will be like the first guy that touches the ball in fucking Denver. Maybe they run the offense through Embiid in Philly, but
Giannis, I would put him over.
Maybe Giannis, but like, who do you want? Like, even right now, Dame Lillard's the one like they want him handling the basketball.
Yeah, they want him at the end of the game too.
Yeah. T-Mac can run point guard. Let's not lie about this. He could. So it's like offensively, like, good God, that dude's a fucking animal. Super animal.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got 30 seconds in here. Let's all right, let's get them some room here. Here we go.
That's a fact. Percentage-wise.
A better shooter than Kobe. Bullshit.
LeBron's a better
driver of the basketball. LeBron
So what?
can score at the rim better than Kobe.
Okay.
I'll give him that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, LeBron's bigger and stronger. He can finish at the rim better than Kobe. Yeah, I agree with that.
Better athlete.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Okay, he's not a better shooter though. That's stupid.
No.
That's dumb territory. That's why he's giggling while he says it. Well, here we go.
He was doing. He said in the post. Bro.
Post game.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie, that post.
Yeah.
I'll give you footwork, but bro, more
Hey,
skill.
make sure you make-
So that's
LeBron
all he has is better
We
footwork.
talk about prime. LeBron can defend all 5 positions.
No, he's Kobe. He have a better mid range.
He can defend all 5. Where have we seen that? Where?
He could outbody a smaller player, sure.
I've seen him block like Thiago Splitter at the rim, like that famous highlight of him blocking the Spurs center. Right?
Yeah.
Which is impressive as shit. But is he guarding those guys like over and over again? Like, no, not really. Could he? I don't think he can guard a prime Tim Duncan at all. I think Tim Duncan bullies him and just scores on him over and over and over again. But LeBron's not supposed to be some sort of post defender like that. He's supposed to be like a free range defender, right? Really athletic, who can help and block shots and get steals and like MJ.
Awful, yeah.
Get blocks, get steals, and on like a free safety rotation type of thing. And if it goes to his man, he can recover and get to them because he's a freak athlete that can do that. Like MJ. I thought that's what both guys were trying to do. MJ and LeBron were supposed to be doing on defense. But is he? I defend all like not really. Not really. I don't think he's really like that. But there we go.
But does Kobe not have a better mid range than
That's
LeBron?
cool. That's one skill. We name it.
Does Kobe not Kobe not have better post work than Ron?
Footwork. I don't know about
Post work in general. Post work in general.
No, I
Kobe
would take LeBron then. I would take LeBron.
Why would you take LeBron in the post?
Because he's bigger, stronger, faster.
Oh my god.
Again, no.
Oh my god.
Oh, the idiocy. Oh. Who's a better post player? Like Kobe, all day and night.
Now I'm glad we said all the shit we said.
Exactly. Kobe's miles beyond LeBron. Like they say, like no, that's footwork. Like, what the fuck do you think's happening in the post? What do you think's happening in these situations? What do you think he's just like hook shots or something? Like, what do you think he's doing in the post? He's using footwork, so his post game is better than LeBron's. It is by a mile, by miles of miles better than fucking LeBron. So I don't know who he's comparing here. Like, who's better in the fucking post? Are you kidding me? Where's LeBron's post game? Where is it? It's fucking on a milk carton, bro. Missing. Where is that shit at? I'd love to see it. Old man. Fucking Bolo, bro. Old man Bron. Old man Bron right now should be fucking killing motherfuckers in the post right now. He should be killing everyone. Killing the entire league. These little skinny string beans trying to guard him in the post. He should be destroying them. But there you go. Yeah. He doesn't need to. He's shooting 40% from 3. So we have Kobe better than LeBron at the mid-range, in the post, in three-point land. I don't care about the fucking percentages. Who's a better shooter? It's Kobe.
Defender better.
Who's a better defender? Kobe. Who's a better passer? LeBron.
Who's a better free throw shooter?
Better free throw shooter? Kobe. Who's a better finisher at the rim? LeBron. I'll give LeBron that. Like, there are splits to be made, but don't be lying about it, bro. Like it's gross. Why are you lying about this shit? Here we go.
Because he's bigger, stronger, faster.
Again, none of those things you named are skills. What?
Rudy Gobert is bigger, stronger than both of those motherfuckers. Does he have a post game? No. Let's not lie to ourselves.
What skill does he have in the post that's better than Kobe's? You didn't name a skill.
Scoring in the post. Post score.
Scoring points in the post.
Kobe has a deeper bag. Kobe has a deeper bag in the post than LeBron James. What are we talking about?
Forget about bag. It's more effective.
Kobe has more go-to moves.
You feel like LeBron?
He has more go-to moves. He has more counters.
Like, Kobe gets harsher defenses because he's better at these things offensively. He gets harsher defense on the perimeter, at the three-point line, at the mid-range, and in the post. Kobe gets harsher defenses than LeBron does. Let's be honest about this. LeBron's saying, I don't want to do one-on-one basketball. It's like, well, you get a lot of one-on-ones, bro. Let's be honest about this, man. Like, let's be honest. When it's playoff time, you're trying to guarantee a bucket. You try to switch off and get Steph Curry on you so you can go into the post and try to score a bucket on him, bro. Right? It's different than like Kobe can have a guy at his size and length, or even a little bit bigger or stronger, and score on them in the post.
Space. Yeah, creating space.
Yeah.
With post moves to get a bucket.
Yeah, he's a better offensive player in the post. Obviously. Yes. But here we go. There's only so much more of this I can take. Where I'm like,
defense is a skill, yes.
Defense is a skill, right? At their prime, who can guard all 5 positions?
Who?
No, you didn't say who's the better defender. You said who can guard more positions. That doesn't mean anything. Lamar Odom can guard all the positions, but if you want to say like they can put Lamar Odom on anyone, like so. What the fuck does that mean? Like, who's the better defender? It's not even fucking. It's not even close to me.
Because of size.
But LeBron's not a better defender than Kobe.
Get him, Ron. Get him, Ron.
He's not but I'm just saying.
Get him, Craig.
But I'm just saying though, he can guard all 5. He can do more.
He's a better defender.
Swipe and B titty. Swipe and B titty. LeBron in his prime as a defender. LeBron, hold on right quick. Let's stick to defense. LeBron in his prime as a defender is a chase down block merchant.
Who's better passer?
That is just not true.
Is a chase down block merchant.
That is not
I get it. Ron doing it for the country, y'all. I got it.
No, I'm not. LeBron as a defender.
Who are these weirdos? These guys weren't here when I first started watching Player's Choice. Who are these guys? I know Big Ox. I know fucking Chill. I know Ron. I know the British little fuck. And Domo. I know him. These other two. Who are these two other fucks? Who are these guys? I don't know. No offense to them, but I just don't know who the fuck they are.
LeBron locked down in his prime.
I'm glad you brought that up, bro. Whoa. Wait a minute.
LeBron be like, I'm taking this assignment and I'm locking him down.
Hold on for a second. I'm glad you brought that up, Ron. I'm glad you brought that up, Ron, because if I'm not mistaken, in 2011, the league MVP shut the door on him. Let's start there. How about we move forward to the Western Conference Championship in 2020 when he shut the door on Jamal Murray in the Western Conference Championship.
Jamal Murray?
That's right.
Look, I'm going to give you the D-Rose, and I don't even want to. The reason why I don't want
I'll be honest with you. Thank you. Shout out to Angry Old Hoops fan, who I'm deeming as a LeBron hater. So you don't have to take his word literally. Go watch the highlights yourself. Jason Terry was making LeBron move in ways that he shouldn't be moving if he's going to be playing defense. And it's like so, in 2011, that Chilltown just brought up, right? He should have done D Rose. Well, Jason Terry gave him the business. He actually did. He moved past this fool. He moved past him on many occasions in that series.
So many times during these playoffs, Terry the drive goes right at LeBron James. Just past the midway point of the fourth, Terry drive to the basket, lays it up, blocked. Taylor right there for the follow.
So it's like, okay, it's Jason. Go with Jason Terry. Like how? Where did the defense go in that final series?
You know what's funny?
Huh?
Remember when Dirk was going off? He wouldn't even touch Dirk.
Well, LeBron can guard all 5 positions. So why didn't they put LeBron on him? Who can? It's like, oh, you can guard. You can quote unquote. You're capable of guarding these guys, but can you do it effectively? Which would be more of the argument of where Kobe Bryant comes in of like, how effective are you at? Right, Kobe's not going to guard a 7-foot fucking center. There's no reason to. Why would you have him do that? but is he more effective in what he does versus, you know, LeBron? Well, I can't even say that. LeBron guarding Jason Terry didn't work out too well, but whatever. Or JJ Barea or Jamal Murray. Like, okay. Derrick Rose, who doesn't have a jump. He's 6'3" LeBron.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose, not a great mid range, not a great 3-point shot. Doesn't have a post game. He has a dribble, bully his way in, and out athlete you at the rim. Well, guess what? He's playing against himself, basically. LeBron is at that point.
Like 6 inches taller.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like Kobe will give that fucking work, bro. He'll hit those mid ranges in your fucking. No matter how hard you contest, he can find ranges to where he will and moves that will get him enough room to hit those mid range jump shots to where like you're fucked. If he's hitting them, you're fucked. And the ball going in the basket has nothing to do with you either. Like it's up to him. It's how hot is he or not hot is he at shooting these jump shots. It has nothing to do with how good your defense is. He's going to score on you if he's going to score on you, straight up. That's what Kobe was in that era. If no one remembers that, I'm sorry. But here we go. Here's a little more.
It's because that team was offensively flawed. Very offensively flawed. And so was D Rose as a player at that time too.
Wait a minute, but you're asking LeBron? You're asking who did LeBron lock up through playoff series? Like,
no, I'm just
not
asking.
Watch his career?
I will give you the D Rose
even
though I don't
Paul
want to give you
George
that.
in 2014. He
Shut the door on him. Shut the door on him.
You sound like Chris Webber right now. I've never seen no.
I have to see that one.
I
would have to see that one. If he shut down Paul George in 2014, I'd have to go look at it. I don't mind looking at it. I don't think it'll change my opinion about who's a better defender. So, but I guess he's asking like, maybe that's what Ron's asking. Go ahead.
I vividly, I kind of remember that series, and I felt like Paul George really had no help from his supporting cast. I felt like Paul George had a good series, though. I could be wrong.
I'd have to look it up, but I don't remember exactly. I remember the series where remember when
I remember Roy Hibbert
before 2014. Didn't Paul George have like a great fucking series?
Yeah, and Roy Hibbert
he had a crazy dunk and shit like that. I remember that shit.
Roy Hibbert was folding on him. Like Roy Hibbert wasn't pulling his weight.
Roy Hibbert. George Hill wasn't playing up to his ability.
Yeah. Jeff Teague. Is Jeff Teague there or not? No, he was in Atlanta. My bad.
Atlanta. Roy Hibbert. I think maybe David West was on that team.
David West was also on that team, yeah.
Yeah, Roy Hibbert, David West, Paul George, George Hill.
Yes.
Was Granger on there? I don't know.
I don't think so. I think he was done already. Maybe he was in the 2013, maybe.
Okay. All right. But all right, I'll have to look that up. Maybe he did lock him down. Either way, it doesn't change my opinion about Kobe being a better defender at like what he's doing. Sure, Kobe can't guard the 5-man, but as far as perimeter defense, he plays it better than LeBron does. Better than LeBron ever has, to be honest with you. But here we go.
He talking about the receiver from Undisputed.
I've never seen LeBron posterize somebody. That's like Bron used to lock people down.
Oh, he did not. Yo, we never consistently seen Bron, even over the course of a period, a season, just
what are you talking about,
a stretch. We never seen LeBron pull up his shorts and lock up consistently night in and night out. Pick and choose. We never seen. We seen that series. I will give you that series. We never consistently seen Bron. We never consistently seen Bron slapping the floor like, yo, I'm locking you up tonight, and then tomorrow night I'm coming to lock.
That's for basketball
and then
players.
Next week I'm gonna see you next week. Kobe, it was a stint, like a time where Kobe Bryant was doing this night in and night out. We knew
Question, Ron. So question, Ron. Give me Bryant. So give me Bryant's signature moment when he shut the door on somebody.
Kobe's signature moment where he shut someone down is, for me personally, like I always think of the T-Mac where T-Mac's going crazy in the first half, and then Kobe's like, okay, I'm going to guard you now. And Kobe not just outscores him, but also plays hard defense on him. Like T-Mac's a guy you're not going to shut down, really, right? But you can make things frustrating for him. So it's hard to go with this idea, like, you held him scoreless. Like, that's kind of hard to do with, like, a 6'7" freak athlete who can hit a jump shot. Like, good luck doing that with that guy. Right? But you do your best, like, you make him miss more than maybe he usually does, or something like that. Or you frustrate him a little bit more than normal. So I won't call it a shutdown, but, like, Kobe's like, I'm here to lock up and play fucking defense on you. Has LeBron done that? He probably has in some spots. But it's not about, like, hey, did you have this one series where you had a signature moment where you shut someone down? That's not what I mean by great defender at all. I mean it consistently. Like, I play hard on defense, and I fucking try my best to make sure the other guy or the guy I'm guarding does not fucking score or help my team on defense and rotate on. Like, sorry, Kobe wins. He wins. So it makes Kobe the winner of this. But here we go.
Once again, Ron.
Go on about it.
So since you brought that up, Ron, give me Bryant's signature moment when he shut the door on somebody.
That means nothing in regards to this.
I'll give you seasons. How about that? I'll give you seasons where he was consistently bringing it in on defense night in and night out.
What about the 6 seasons LeBron's made an all-defensive team? He just wasn't playing defense those years? What are we talking about right
I'm not saying he wasn't playing defense. I'm not even saying that Bron. I'm not saying Bron was a bad defender.
No. So you're gonna bring up
Bron was a bad defender.
You asked, name me the guy LeBron stopped. We name people. That don't count. I'm talking extended period of time between February and April in the fourth quarter specifically. We asked you the same question with Kobe.
So with Kobe, I'm gonna say this. With Kobe, I'm gonna say this because this
doesn't count.
With Kobe, I'm gonna say this. Kobe had no problem taking the fade in series. In games. Kobe had no problem guarding other teams' best players. You asked me a question. Can I answer?
Keep going, Ron.
When Kobe played against Allen Iversons, when Kobe played against Tracy McGrady's, when Kobe played against Carmelo's, when Kobe played against other great players, he was guarding them from the beginning. Paul Pierce's, he was guarding them from the start, and he was guarding them at the end of the game. LeBron might pick you up in the last 2 minutes of the game, but other than that, Shea Battier go guard him. Other than that, Larry Hughes go guard him. Other than that, LeBron's getting other defenders on his team as primary defenders to go guard the other best guard.
Lamar Odom and them weren't on the team. Is that what you're hearing? And I'm hearing Lamar Odom and Gary Payton weren't on any of those teams that were taking the primary assignment to Kobe Durant.
Gary Payton and Lamar Odom. I'm sorry. Old man Payton. Like, yeah, he's a great defender, but, like, old man Gary Payton versus prime Kobe Bryant, like, Kobe's the better defender by a lot. Lamar Odom, I don't know why we're bringing up Lamar Odom in regards to this, bro. Very clunky feet, even from offense or defense. Clunky feet, not very shifty to play defense like that on premier scorers. Carmelo will blow by him in a fucking second. T-Mac will blow past this guy in a fucking second. I'm sure he had length, which can be frustrating for sure. But can he defend T-Mac? Let's not lie to ourselves. Like, come on. Who's the only guy in the fucking Lakers that can actually guard Tracy McGrady? It's Kobe fucking Bryant. Let's be honest about this. Now, if LeBron was on this team, like, LeBron could probably do it too. Like, I think LeBron can keep up with him. Keep up with T-Mac. And play defense on him, and, like, if he puts effort into it. But according to these guys, this idea of effort, even though J.J. Redick and LeBron both confirm that this thing is a skill, right? Of what did J.J. Redick call it? He called it, like, competitive stamina or some shit like that. He gave it a word. He gave it a name. And it's like, well, that seems like a skill to me. So, yeah, physically, LeBron should be able to guard T-Mac, but would he actually do it? for an entire game? I don't think so, man. Where Kobe can expend energy on both ends of the court and still hit the game winner at the end of the game. I think that's a major difference to me. So, if you follow my logic, then I think I'm right about that. But if you want to go with like, who is capable of doing this? Who can guard all 5 positions, even though he doesn't guard all 5 positions? Who can do that though? LeBron James can, but does he? No. But we're saying what someone could do. Like, well, yeah, then LeBron can actually guard Tracy McGrady based on his athleticism and like physicality, and right, he should be able to do it. But does he? Does he stop Tracy McGrady's? I definitely don't fucking think so. And if you're gonna try to say Paul George is Tracy McGrady, you're out of your fucking mind. But that's just me. Here's a little more. Oh, good.
No, like I'm looking at like Basketball Reference. Like LeBron's a 6-time All Defensive.
Yep.
NBA team. Fucking Kobe's 12.
Yeah, but I don't trust their awards. I use my eyes, and I'm sorry. I look at Kobe, and it's like, who's gonna stop Tracy McGrady? He's the only guy I fucking see on his roster. Who's gonna stop Allen Iverson? Maybe you shift guys on him, right? Derek Fisher or something like. But Kobe's the guy who could actually like theoretically stop someone like that who's supposed to be unstoppable, right?
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony. I'm sure Rick Fox, like on paper, should be able to like be around the guy, or Meta World Peace could be around the guy. But who's the guy who could act like if someone could be stopped, that is that great, like Carmelo Anthony? Who's the one who could actually do it? It'd be Kobe. Size, athleticism, effort, and will to fucking do it. That's Kobe. The will to fucking do it. With all the other attributes. That's Kobe. That's why he's an all-time great defender. That's why MJ's an all-time great defender. Because you have all the fucking physical tools, but you also have this will to do something or effort to do something. Right? I mean, that's how I feel about that. I hope someone like Anthony Edwards could become that guy. Right? Like a will to like defend everyone, or defend anyone in your guard. Like, do that shit. I hope so. But here we go. A little bit more than I'm. Yeah.
Here, and Lamar Odom was not guarding the other team's best player.
He wasn't an elite defender in 2009 and 10. Know what you're telling me?
He got Ron Artest for a couple years. He got Matt Barnes for a year.
They won a championship with him. What do you mean for a couple years?
So what about in 2000? What about 2001? What about 2003? 04, 05?
Kobe locking down in 2000 exactly. Can you rename
what do you mean? Who was he locking down?
Name someone.
You're saying? Oh wait. I'm sorry. Is this the series Kobe averaged 15 points a game? Are you bringing up that when he was a role player? That's what you're talking about? That's what you're talking about? Okay.
Kobe was guarding AI.
Okay, cool. All right, not Derek Fisher anymore.
Ty Lue get his ass.
It was one play you see Ty Lue get yanked up. But and I'm not saying that Ty Lue wasn't guarding him. I'm not saying D Fish didn't have his moments. But Kobe, when it came down to it, Kobe Bryant was like, "I'm guarding him."
Let me Trevor Ariza, Lamar Odom,
you're naming players during the last.
Trevor Ariza is a defensive player for sure.
Defenders and stuff like that, but also Kobe Bryant never had a problem taking that fade from the beginning of the game and the end of the game. And I'm not saying Bron didn't do that, but he did it rarely. Rarely would Bron be like, "Yo, I'm taking this guy."
The reason why LeBron rarely did that was because LeBron was doing 30 other things for the team. So
is Kobe not? What is Kobe doing then? What the fuck is Kobe doing for the Lakers? If LeBron's doing 30 different things, what the fuck is Kobe doing?
With no help.
Like, they think, like, you bring ball up means you run offense. Like, no. If LeBron's running a triangle, he's just bringing the ball up. He's not actually orchestrating. Like, you get the ball to certain positions in order to create a strong side or a weak side, and then you play off of that. That's it. Not saying he played in that offense, but I'm like, guess what? The guy who gets the ball on a on the like a strong side, right? He gets the ball at like a high post, like a Kobe Bryant. Like, guess what? He's running the offense through there. Kobe is running the offense from there. Right, we went over this when he's talking about accidental fucking offense.
These players now play accidental basketball, and it drives me and Phil crazy because it's all penetrating pitch. You may make the shot, you may not. You have no idea who's going to be open or whatever. It's accidental basketball. We play basketball with purpose. If I got the ball, if Derek Fisher's on the wing, I'm at the top. I know by scouting reports that you guys like to deny the top. All right, cool. Deny the top. I'll move up a little bit more, drag you out. Here comes Ori stepping in the hole. Catch it. Here I go back door. There's the drop. Off I go. Yeah. All right. So it's playing those sequences and understanding what the defense is going to do against it that made them dangerous. That's why Chicago was so dangerous, because they knew how Utah was going to play.
All the looks. He's giving all the looks to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
So when they bring help here, he's going to initiate the offense and pass it off or take the shot.
Yeah, MJ is running the offense from that post position, and maybe he's waiting for a double team or whatever. Like, oh, they didn't double? Okay, let me get further into let me get deeper. Pause. Let me get closer to the fucking rim. Let me dribble in and back him down. Get closer to the fucking rim. Like, okay, now the double's coming. Okay, I have an option here. Can I turn over this shoulder here where there's no defender at and hit a fucking fadeaway jump shot? Can I find the weak side? I know where Derek Fisher will be. Like Kobe explains, like it's there. So it's like this guy's saying like 30 different plays. Look what LeBron's doing. Like, yeah, he's running point guard, but once he gives the ball, what's he doing? What's LeBron doing when he gives the ball up as a point guard? In any offense in any year, what is he doing? Someone explain it to me. What the fuck is he doing? Is he maybe he's making a cut or something like that? Is he just standing, wandering around the three-point line? Not doing anything, like standing, like wandering around that three-point line. Is he doing that?
I've sure seen him do that lately.
Is he doing half of what Steph Curry does? When Steph Curry gives the ball up to someone, go watch Steph Curry play.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Steph Curry is moving around and around and around and around all over the fucking place.
Yeah, they're running screens trying to get him open.
Yes.
He's running all over the court.
So, like, what's the 30 things that LeBron's doing? This is some sort of, I don't know, African-ass motherfucker, bro. This African-ass motherfucker right here. I don't know what he's talking about. Being racist. Sorry. But,
I think...
Good?
No, I said I think we're done here with these guys.
Yeah, I'm done. All right, I'd love to. Here's the thing. I'm gonna revisit this and hope that the video I had lined up will be a better argument, a better version than this thing. This was interesting, kinda, but you're dealing with outlandishness from at least a couple of these guys. Even probably if I gave him time, I bet the guys in favor of Kobe might say some outlandish shit too, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, LeBron's a better passer, Kobe's a better shooter, regardless of what this motherfucker says, or any of these motherfuckers say. Kobe's a better post scorer, Kobe's a better defender. It is what it is, man. That's just my opinion about it. You decide for yourself, yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. All right, this is from Player's Choice. Arguing over why Kobe Bryant's not more skilled than LeBron James. I don't know why you would title it that way, but you did. All right, peace out.